Hello, Taurus. This card just came out straight away before I even started shuffling. The Cup 6 Neptune Scorpio has come out. So welcome to your reading. This is for December the 16th through to the 31st. So all the way to the end of the year and moving from Sagittarius season into Capricorn season. This is something from the past is returning here. And yeah, this is something that could have run deep with you or someone. And an energy from maybe a trip down memory lane is coming in with this Cup 6 Neptune Scorpio. So we'll see what else comes out for you, Taurus. Like I said, that kind of just popped out unexpectedly. It could actually represent, show that there's someone unexpectedly turning up, an unexpected visitor or just someone returning, someone you haven't seen for a long time. So we'll see what other cards around this, whether this is like a welcome or unwelcome visit coming in. We do have these cards have come out. We have Pentacle Princess, Earth Palace, so it could be you're someone younger. We also have Sword Princess, Air Palace. It might be a family of people, might be more than one person coming in. And Cup 5, Pluto Scorpio. So you've got Cup 6 and Cup 5 coming in. So gosh, I feel like there's a sense that, there's people returning. And they could be, like I said, they could be relatives of some sort. These could be younger people. They could be teenagers. They could be nieces and nephews of some sort. Or these could be, old friends that were like old school friends or something like that, or people you haven't seen for a while. And it's like reigniting the energy. There's a sense that something was irrevocably lost with the connection. Maybe you haven't seen this energy or connected with this for too long. This could be a trip down memory lane as well as to something that happened to you as a child, a childhood memory that's coming in, because both of the princesses represent their pages, and they do represent children. The Cup 6 can represent something that happened in the past in your childhood as well. And the Cup 5 can represent that there has been some kind of loss or disappointment, or that something is just irrevocably left in the past. There could have been a period of mourning that's coming in here. The fact it's coming in again with Pluto and Scorpio coming in twice, and this is your opposite sign, Taurus. This is going deep into the psychology of it, or deep into some deep feelings as well. So deep into that kind of underworld of the Pluto Scorpio energy. But it's also, saying that this time around, because it's something unusual about it, like Pluto's orbit is a dwarf planet. So it's an unusual elliptical orbit. And there's something unusual about the fact that it's come round this time, and it's different. It's actually very, very different, the way it's come in. And it's a different time. It's different circumstances. You're a different person. They might be a different person, or maybe these are just memories of ghosts of the past. I'm not sure who this is going to be. It's going to be different for all of you. But it's a sense of there's an ability now to transform that memory, or transform a relationship and start anew. There's a freshness that's coming in, which is actually really nice. It's like, can we start off maybe where we left it, but it's going to be different this time. And it can also be that if this is a memory, that there's a sense of being able to visit it without it being so painful or sad, that there's something nice about this that's coming back for you, Taurus. So that's kind of the energy that's coming in. And I do feel like it's going to be quite an interesting trip down memory lane. So let's see, we'll pull some more cards. But yeah, these 4 cards are just, talking a lot. And I do feel like it's talking. There could have been twins associated with this, or 2 people of a very similar age group as well, who kind of have got, similar at a similar level or level of development. So okay, let's get started, Taurus. So this reading is for December the 16th through to the 31st. I think we mentioned that. This is for a general reading, Taurus. So Just take what feels right and leave the rest. Not all of it's going to resonate, but if it does really resonate and you want to go deeper and explore it further into the future, there will be an extended reading. For the link for that will be in the description box below. And speaking of the future, the 2022 yearly readings are out. If you want to find out what's coming in for you in 2022, those readings, the link for that is in the description box below. Releasing a burden with the 10 of Wands. Oh my goodness, but you can't quite celebrate around this. There's still something that you're not quite seeing with this at this moment in time. The Page of Wands. So yes, another page. Okay. So lots of pages coming in. There's new developments, new feelings, new thoughts. Lots of fresh new energy around a past issue coming in. The Knight of Pentacles or a past relationship, the King of Pentacles coming in the near future. So this is you, Taurus. It's the card of Taurus, which is actually really nice coming in. I feel like you're coming back to yourself and revisiting a part of who you were back then, which is nice, but really coming back to yourself. The Two of Cups, so feeling a lot of love and connection here. Eight of Wands, very, very nice energy. There's been a shift, which has been good, and I think, it's actually been, I felt the shift in, I think your reading last time, whether it was your last fortnight or your last weekly, I remember there was a shift in the energy. And the Four of Wands, okay, look at that. Happy home, happy heart. There is happiness there. Beautiful energy, very nice energy. Oh my goodness. And the Sun. happiness, the happiest card. And then we also have the Strength card coming in. So a lot of Leo coming in there with the Sun and the Strength card, because that's the Leo energy. So let's see. What did you take on? What have you taken on over a past memory, or taken on even guilt over something, or taken on some kind of responsibility, or blamed yourself for something? I feel like there's something that's been weighing heavily on you related to this past energy. And it's so close to be letting that go now. We have, you are crossed by the Three of Cups, which may mean that you just don't feel like socializing. It may be that, it was around a social occasion, perhaps, that some of this happened, or it's to do with socializing and social occasions. But yeah, the Three of Cups is around socializing, social events. It's kind of might be that there's some obligated event that you have to go to that you don't want to, but you feel like you're obligated to go to. So, which I think, if you don't want to go, I think you're actually going to have a nice time. There's going to be people that you haven't seen for a long time. So that's kind of, here you are with the Eight of Swords going, I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to for whatever reason. And but there's a sense of not being able to see perhaps the bigger picture. There's limitations in the way you're thinking about this, or how you're expecting things to turn out or to be. So, the Eight of Swords is self-imposed limitations of the mind, or the way that you're thinking about something. There's a different picture here that you're not seeing. So yeah, I think that I wouldn't necessarily trust what your thoughts are saying about whatever this is with the Ten of Wands energy that's coming through, because I can see breakthroughs coming through with this, and happiness. So if your mind's going, oh, I can't release that, or this is going to be terrible, or I don't want to be doing that, whatever it is, I think that or I don't want to see those people again. I can't let this go. However it is, it's all shifting and changing. There's some big new energies. I feel like there is going to be a point where it tips. And we've got at the base the Page of Wands. So again, another page. So a lot of this young energy coming in and looking at how, this I feel like is related to you and I feel like you're all the same age for whatever reason, because we've got the Sword Prince, Princesses, and the Page of Wands, like all around the same age group. Doesn't have to be exactly the same age, but I feel like there's a group energy here, and this is triggering what it was like for you back then. what it felt like for you. And actually, interestingly, deep down, this is a deep down energy. It's like I might have another look at something, and there may be something that I might like to develop and start up again here. So there is a sense that there's unfinished business that might start getting you motivated to be doing some things again, or doing different things, or, whatever this Page of Wands, this could be, with all these pages coming in, there can also be a lot of messages coming to you. So solutions, messages around, being stuck inside your mind, or messages around career and money. So there's a lot of communication coming in, and to be open to that as well. So that's also coming through. But I feel like this is actually a nice energy, this Page of Wands. We can see that the page is standing in a desert. There's been a long time since you've visited this. But now you can see that there's something is starting to grow again. There's the ability for new growth, which is actually really nice. So yeah, I actually feel like this is like a real renaissance of something lovely that you kind of shut down for whatever reason. You shut down shut the door on something, or for whatever reason, and now it's a sense of being able to open that up again now and actually go, okay, let's have a look at that energy, or let's have a look at those relationships, or let's have a look at what it was that I wanted to do back then, and without necessarily all the pain that might have been surrounded, a loss of some sort that could have been surrounding this as well for some of you. We have in the recent past the Knight of Pentacles. So this is where things have slowed down a little bit when it comes to, mourning the past and the disappointment. It feels like there's a sense of being more grounded in the present and thinking about the future now, and thinking about long-term future. Where do you want to be? And being very, very grounded and looking at some longer-term goals in terms of home, career, health, and that sort of stuff. So I feel like you're kind of getting out of that watery realm and coming back to yourself a little bit more, coming back down to the earth, not in those emotional, which is the Scorpio, your opposite energy. So you are the earth. So you're coming back. There's something that you've come back to yourself and feeling a little bit more like, okay, now I feel a lot happier with the direction where things are going at this moment in time. It feels a lot more grounded and stable. In the near future, this is what I love, the King of Pentacles. You can see the bulls on the throne. This is the card of Taurus. You are coming back to yourself. So if you haven't felt like you could socialize or wanted to socialize, maybe you've been too tired or overworking, or you've been carrying around like that weight, like heavy weight of what we've been talking about. This is where it's a sense of that weight has been lifted. There's a sense that gets lifted, which is actually really nice. And you can come back to being you again with this King of Pentacles. So this is just such a lovely energy to come back in. And it's kind of like the world looks very different now. It seems different. I'm seeing the world through different lenses. And yeah, I think it could be good to be seeing people from that you haven't seen for a long time as well. They might be bringing back some of those aspects of you that you feel like you've lost for whatever reason. And the Eight of Swords can be those social restrictions. The Eight of Swords came out a lot when we had lockdowns as well. Usually it is self-imposed, but it does feel like there are restrictions around you, or perhaps feeling very restricted. And this is a concept inside your mind, but it can be actual physical things outside of you that are precipitating this as well. So you're turning up as the Two of Cups, which is, there's love here. There's wanting to connect to people, or you might be in love with somebody. But this is a sense of, really, feeling like you're wanting to connect again. So yeah, maybe you just haven't been able to. Maybe you're working too hard. But yeah, the Two of Cups is a nice energy to come in, connecting to partnerships and love, which is nice. And Jupiter is moving into Pisces at the end of the month. So this is going to bring in a lot of that creativity, love, higher compassion, forgiveness. A lot of people's wounds are being healed around this time. There's a lot of, and it's really nice energy just going into 2022 around New Year's Eve, feeling more hope and compassion. So it's actually a really, really nice energy to come through. Energy surrounding you, the Eight of Wands. This is, you might be very, very focused on something at this moment in time. You might have tunnel vision with this Ten of Wands, like I have to be doing this. I have to be doing it this way. I have to get there. And this is kind of very much like, focus, focus, focus. No time to stop and celebrate. No time to party. No time for any fun. And this Eight of Wands is just showing that someone around you, whether this is you or there's a lot of focus. The energy is like very much like heading in this. It can be tunnel visioned. So it's kind of like look around you. There's people wanting to connect with you here. So let's see. There's people coming in. So let's see. This is the hopes and fears. We've got the Four of Cups coming through. So it's kind of like you're not sure what's on offer here. So that's why there may be, occasions or social occasions and you're like, I don't know if I want that, or I don't know if I want what this what this emotional energy is, because I've been hurt in the past by things or I've been disappointed. But, I would say from these cards here, look at this. Happy home, happy heart, the card of happiness with the sun, breakthroughs, clarity, particularly to do with things like to do with childhood. You can see that child on the white horse representing breaking through that wall that felt like you couldn't get through there, but there's answers and solutions coming through here. So you really, you might be feeling like you're pushing uphill with something at this moment at time, but you're really going to make some kind of breakthrough, which is really amazing. And yes, definitely going to bring a lot of inner child energy, which brings joy and happiness around the home as well. Happy home, happy heart, the Four of Wands. And it's kind of showing that you have attained a level of mastery. I mean, there is also the sense that there's a twin flame or a soulmate energy around you as well with the 1111. So that may have its own significance for you as well. But yeah, I mean, look at this. I think you're going to be feeling so much happier. This is really, really nice energy coming in. And yeah, this is why we've got the Strength card coming through. This is, it has taken a lot of resilience and strength and the courage to be able to do what it is that you've had to face this year. It really has been a year of that. But I think that there also takes a lot of courage to take a look at the past and say, I'm ready to move on and ready to step into something new and develop a new energy and refresh some energy as well. So I do feel like you're going to get those rewards and breakthroughs by visiting an energy from that past that has come back and kind of has a refreshing energy around it. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. It says, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Interesting. And that's what the Eight of Swords could be. It might not be yours. It might be other people's. It is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. Wow. Okay. So that's, yeah, that's really amazing. Let's pull a charm to finish this off. There could be some unexpected money around the home coming in as well, which could be really nice. We have, oh, wow, the little crown. I don't think this one's come out before. Wow, that's awesome. And you know what? I love it because the King of Pentacles is wearing the crown. It's the Taurus crown. So this is very much, it's all about coming in to your sovereignty, to your authenticity, to your own power, to a sense of feeling more in control of who you are. And yeah, it's, a sense of this is what you deserve. This is who you are, and coming back to who you are, which is actually a really beautiful energy. So yeah, lovely, lovely energy coming through for you, Taurus. So I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what else is coming in the near future, feeling more like yourself, what these cheeky, see what's happening with these energies coming back. Could be some fun conversations happening. Plus also, you know, the breakthroughs around the home or around a particular relationship, happy home, happy heart with the sun and the breakthroughs. Let's see where this is going. You know, I feel like it's broken through the clouds and suddenly it's like this energy here is kind of a bit like, I'm not really sure about that. You know, it's felt a bit cloudy and this energy is like, suddenly the clouds have parted and in comes the sun, you know, those beams that they call the fingers of God. It kind of feels like that, like, whoa, okay, a big shift, and feels like the world feels a lot more brighter and more hopeful. So we're going to look at where this is going in the near future and the future beyond and see, have a look at that in the extended reading, as well as tuning into career, money, love and relationships and focusing in on those 3 areas. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link for that is in the description box below. But if you also want to find out more about what's coming in for you in 2022, kind of bigger picture energy, the 2022 yearly readings are out. So the link for that is also in the description box below. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Taurus, because that lets YouTube know that you appreciate this content and is a way of supporting the growth of the channel. And take care, Taurus. Talk soon.